We have a few lucky loved ones who are going to get a shout out from their sweetheart on today's episode.
And we're also going to recognize the departing superstars of Hillcrest boys and girls sports teams, along with an update on our indoor track team.
Then, we learn the process of producing a hit musical with our segment, In the Making of the Addams Family. I'm Josh.
I'm Madison, and this is your
PATS TV. On this very special day of the year, we go to the utmost lengths to impress our significant others. Well, what better way to impress them than to shout them out on Hillcrest's highly popular news broadcast, PATS TV. Let's see what these lovebirds have to say.
Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all.
Hey, PATS TV, it's Cagan. My Valentine's Day crush is India Woods.
Happy Valentine's Day, Miss Coach Mims.
Emily and Laurel, hey now, you're both all-stars. Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay, this is to my beautiful future wife, Rajana Scott. I love you very much, and I don't know what I'd be doing without you.
I gotta do what's best for me. You'll be okay. I've got to move on and be who I am.
Hey,
I just don't.
I'm no mathematician, but I'm good with numbers. Give me your digits and I can show you what I can do with yours.
I'm failing math, come on.
Hey girl, you must be a parking ticket because you got fire running all over you, baby.
How you doing? I'm not a genie, but I can make all your dreams come true, baby.
What? Come here.
You got a jersey? Because I need your name and number, shawty.
Hey girl, you know what this shirt made out of? Boyfriend material.
Got caught passing me a note before the teacher took it. I read what she wrote. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no.
What up, boo?
It's time for Hillcrest's annual beauty walk. This is the chance for some of our lovely ladies to shine on that stage. 9th and 10th graders will walk on the night of February 15th, and the 11th and 12th graders are on the following day, February 16th. Both will be held at 6:30 p.m. in the Hillcrest Theater. Go out and support the beautiful young women of Hillcrest.
On a similar note, dress and attire guidelines for prom 2018 have been posted to the Hillcrest website. It's important that our students review these rules in preparation for the big night, which has been set for March 30th. Remember to make good decisions, participate in appropriate activities, and most of all, have fun. In other news, a limited number of Addams Family t-shirts are in sale in Mr. Jones' room 306. See Mr. Jones for details.
Seniors, cap and gown pictures will be held on February 27th at the school. These pictures are not mandatory. You must bring your money with you to the photo session. Pictures will only be made to students who are ordering these picture packages. Sign up in Mr. Ray's room.
Seniors, if you would like to buy a senior page in the yearbook, order forms were mailed home. Fill out the form and bring it and the money to Mr. Ray, room 310, to order your page. Orders are due on March 9th.
Attention all creatively inspired students. Hillcrest High School is producing a literary magazine that will be made of students, by students, for students, to share your creativity in the fields of poetry, photography, short stories, painting, sketches, sculptures, and more. Turn in your submissions to Ms. Wilkerson, Mrs. Massey, Mrs. Robertson, or Mr. Davis by March 2nd. There's a 1,500 word limit on all writing pieces.
This past weekend, the PATS TV team took a trip to the University of Alabama to attend the Alabama Scholastic Press Association State Convention. Our team took part in the many labs and classes, as well as an on-site broadcast competition. Take a look at how we did.
I hope life treats you kind.
Hey Hillcrest! On Friday, February the 9th, PATS TV got the opportunity to go to the University of Alabama to improve on some broadcasting skills and to compete in an on-site competition.
PATS TV has had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Ken Schwanke on what to look for in a news story. He is a current journalist and developer on ProPublica's news team. This is what he said.
You know, when you're looking for a good story, you know, is there a situation in which like somebody has been wronged, right? And can you figure out who is responsible for that? Can you figure out what are the things that led to that? My editor said something the other day that is a song of a band that you guys have probably never heard of, but it is We Write Sins, Not Tragedies, which is to say we don't write just that bad things happen to people. We write that bad things happen to people because of something, because a safety net was missing, because something wrong, and try to hold those people accountable for those sorts of things. So those are the kinds of stories that we look for.
Ken has also given us some insight on what to ask and look for when it comes to getting jobs and internships in this field. This is what he said.
You know, apply to lots of internships. Have clips. I mean, publish things. You know, you're working for the student paper, right? That's good for you because you have clips and you have experience. And a lot of your peers in your journalism school, when you are in college, will not be that. They won't be doing that. They'll be partying, they'll be doing whatever. Party, please, by all means, have fun. But publish stuff and like get curious about things. Like I said, drive around your city and ask questions about why things are, and see if you can write those into stories. And the more you can show that you have sort of an entrepreneurial streak when it comes to journalism, when it comes to your own stories, and the more that you can show that you can think about these sort of things in an interesting way, the better chance you'll have of getting internships.
Well, that's what he had to say. This is Randy Stone reporting for PATS TV.
The first place awards are Michelle Gross for the featuring reporting. Also, Michelle and Lauren Dooley got first place for the news anchors. The overall PATS TV broadcasting staff got second place. Joy Hill also got third place for her sports reporting. What an honor it is to PATS TV to be able to receive all these great outstanding awards. I'm Hope Neely reporting for PATS TV.
After the boys and girls team participate in the playoffs, basketball season will come to a close. But before that happens, we have some tournaments to review.
In addition to basketball, we have exciting updates on the indoor track team and our football star Cagan Campbell signing. Our reporter Nick Gaines has it all.
'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges.
Lots to talk about in Hillcrest sports, including an individual state champion and new record holder in indoor track, and a signing in football on National Signing Day. But let's start with basketball season, as the tournament season has begun. The Lady PATS basketball team closed out the regular season on February 3rd with a 71-27 victory over Holt, improving their record to an impressive 24-4 for the regular season. The girls then defeated Selma 91-42 on Monday night in the sub-regionals and now advanced to the semifinals of the AHSAA Central Regional in Montgomery on Thursday. The boys team closed out the regular season with a loss to Holt, 41-39 on senior night, but still finished the year with a solid 18-9 overall record. In the area tournament, the boys defeated Northridge 56-40 in round 1 and faced defending state champions Paul Bryant in the area championship game on Saturday, where they led most of the way but fell just short, 44-41, finishing as runner-up in Area 7. And last night, the boys defeated Chilton County 89-50 to move on to the semifinals of the AHSAA 6A Boys Central Regional in Montgomery on Thursday. The boys and girls teams will play back-to-back on Thursday, with the boys tipping off at 10:30 and the girls at noon. Students will be allowed to attend the game as a full day of school-excused activity. Just sign in with Mr. Hinton when you get there. The state indoor track meet took place on February 3rd, with the Hillcrest team finishing 6th. A good showing, but the outstanding performance came from senior Okheme Moore, who not only won the state championship in the 60 and 400 meters, but also set an all-time 6A state record in the 60 meters with a time of 6.81 seconds.
My name is Okheme Moore. I've been running track since freshman year. To be number one, you know, it's kind of cool because I've never really been number one for real. See, it's one thing being number one, like probably like in a heat or something like that, or in a meet, but to be like number one in the state and then to turn around and be like number 4 in the whole country and stuff like that, it's like a humbling experience.
In other sports news, the Hillcrest College football signings continued last Wednesday on National Signing Day as star Pats cornerback Campbell signed a college football national letter of intent.
Jacksonville State University to play football.
Great student, great personality, asks great questions. You can see he has been raised right, and his athletic success is matched by his future academic success, and I couldn't be prouder of him.
He's always had kind of that Warriors mentality, you know, and been a great competitor, and you know, his physical tools have always been there as well. You know, has great foot speed and great toughness, and you know, really we've put him in some very tough situations as far as matchups with the best receivers that we could find to go up against, and he's, you know, stood toe to toe right in there with the best guys from around the country.
So I feel amazing about where I signed to. It's a great program, it's a great place, and I'm extremely, extremely happy to be a part of the Gamecock family. Leaving Hillcrest is going to be hard. I love Hillcrest. You know, I love it here. It's been a great place for me for 4 years, but it's time to move on and go build my legacy somewhere else.
I think the biggest thing that Cagan will leave behind is just being a great teammate and just being a big part of everybody's life on the team and all their coaches as well, and I'm very proud for him.
Congratulations to Cagan, Okheme, and both basketball teams on their recent outstanding success. I'm Nick Gaines, and this is for PATS TV.
And speaking of senior talent, we witnessed a lot of it in this year's Hillcrest Theater production, The Addams Family. From beginning to end, the upper and underclassmen worked diligently to create one of the most amazing shows Hillcrest has ever seen. Vanna Smiley has filmed throughout the entire
After months of rehearsals, auditions, and camps, the Addams Family musical was brought to life on January 25th to the 27th at the Hillcrest Theater. With Brent Jones' direction, these characters were portrayed magnificently and was quoted to be one of the best shows ever. So how did it come to be? The Addams Family is basically, you take the Addams Family, which obviously you know who they all are, you've seen the movies, the old TV show, and what happens is Wednesday has kind of grown up, she's 18 now, and she has this boyfriend named Lucas who she wants to marry, but her parents will not approve of it because, you know, well, mainly her mother won't approve of it because he's normal. So she invites him over for a dinner to see how it goes, and they're trying to like figure out how they're going to get married and like how they're going to keep secrets from each other. It's just basically about the relationships of the family, Lucas's mom and dad, and Lucas and Wednesday.
Hard, very hard, so very difficult, but very fun at the same time. You have to stay focused a lot, and you have to make sure that you go over your choreography every single night and know all your lines. So it's a really good thing to be stressed about. So.
Well, I auditioned for Addams Family back in October, and we've been rehearsing for a long time now. Ever since then, we've had rehearsals like probably twice a week, and then we had you know, with increasing as it went on.
You have to start from figuring out what you can afford, what your theater is capable of handling as far as technically, what kind of students you have that are interested, and you have to find a show that matches all that. And I think we did that with the Addams Family. And then you have to go through the audition process and turn away some really good people and disappoint people, which is the hardest part, by the way. And then you have to go through the rehearsal process, learning from square one, learning all the lines, the blocking, the music, the dances, getting the set built, getting all the props together, and bringing it all together for that one big magical experience. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun and worth it.
My favorite part of the show has been just being with all my friends and stuff, but like being on stage part, I really love Secrets, which is real like sassy, and I love doing Full Disclosure because I just get to watch it. It's fun. It's like I get to hold a little candelabra. It's nice.
My favorite part about this experience was that I got to be a main role. This is my second year in high school, and this is the second time I auditioned for a show, and this is the first time I've ever gotten a main role, so it's a really big role to fill.
They're kooky, mysterious, and spooky. They're all chicken.
Well, you make a lot of friends, and then you'll cry on the last show because all the seniors are leaving, but that's fine because it makes it more fun.
One of the benefits is that you have so many people that love the same thing like as much as you do, because there are some people in the world that don't appreciate musicals, but there are, which are theater kids, and I totally love them. I really don't want to say goodbye to the seniors. They're like one of the most iconic group ever to set foot in this theater, and I feel like they're like very legendary to everyone.
Hoot! Just, you know, I'm not impulsive. I'm not, yeah, it just goes on like that.
I'm Vanna Smalley reporting for PATS TV.
Thanks, Vanna. We were both in the show and loved every minute of it.
On the subject of love, since it's Valentine's Day, we want to remind all of our viewers to go and snuggle up with their sweethearts tonight. Wink.
Or they can just get them some candy and call it a day.
Yeah, that too. I'm Josh.
And I'm Madison, and that was your
PATS TV.